This is the Good Governors Radio.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Let's go.
This is your radio, your station.
GGR, Good Governance Radio.
Hello and good day. Welcome to Good Governance Radio. I am Akimbo Oluwato Blubber David, and today you are on our newspaper review program here on GGR Good Governance Radio. Good Governance Radio is that online platform where politics are discussed in depth, political issues are dissected, and the opinions of you listening to me or you watching me is very, very, very much valued. For you to join the conversations that goes on the Good Governance online radio platform, you can check us out on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, or you can listen to our live audio stream on our website, www.ggr.com.ng. It is a wonderful Wednesday morning here in the country, and we will be going through the top headlines that we have on the papers and the dailies this morning. First off, we will be taking Punch. Yes, the Punch newspaper, and the major news on the Punch newspaper today is NLC threatens general strike as El Rufai declares Waba wanted. NLC threatens general strike as El Rufai declares Waba wanted. The underlings here are San slams El Rufai over order on Waba. NLC president dares the government. Northern governor seeks dialogue. ACF warns as hoodlums attack workers. And state government dismisses nurses below level 14 and says mass sacking still stands. This you can find on the second page of the Punch for today, Wednesday, May the 19th of 2021. Yes, looking up, we can also find other news on the LCCI, ACCI, and others raise concern as Buhari seeks nod for fresh $6.1 billion loan. I'll take that again. The LCCI, the ACCI, and others have raised concern as Buhari seeks nod for fresh $6.1 billion loan. Yes. Another headline here on the Punch newspaper says, on the 10 billion naira fraud, EFCC probes Ifebua's allegation and summons the PDP chief. All of this can be found on the page 26 and page 41, respectively, of the Punch newspaper. Yes, still on the Punch newspaper here this morning. As part of the headlines at the footnote of the paper, we have bandits abduct 18 Zamfara travelers. Wow. On page 42, that can be found. And we also have protests in FCT community as suspect dies in custody. 2 pupils alleged killed. There is more of that details on the page 13 of the Punch newspaper. And lastly, here, I'll be taking this last one that can be found on the bottom right side of the paper is guard assault. CCT chair absent at panel cites poor health. CCT chairman absent at panel and cites poor health. This, of course, is the Good Governance Radio, and we are going through the headlines on the dailies today, the 19th of May, 2021. Stay with us. We will be right back.
This is the Good Governance Radio. Good Governance Radio.
Yes, it is still the Good Governance Radio here this morning, bringing to you the top headlines on the papers today, the 19th of May, 2021. And we were just done with the Punch newspaper, and now we move to Blueprint. And the top headlines here are: as workers protest thickens in Kaduna, El Rufai declares Waba and others wanted, sacks nurse, KASU lecturers as well. For more details on that, you check out the page 6 of the Blueprint newspaper this morning. Some more on that story reads: Thugs attack workers as Waba says we are on top of our game. Governor orders fresh recruitment for nurses. Negotiate with workers. APC governor, ACF, and others have begged El Rufai. Yes, this and more, of course, can be found from pages 6 to pages 8 of the Blueprint. Moving upward on the Blueprint, we have 2021 budget deficit. Buhari seeks ANSS nod to raise 2.343 trillion naira loan. Yes, 2.343 trillion naira loan, like we saw in the Punch newspaper. That was the dollars equivalent. But here is the naira equivalent of the loan that the President Muhammad Buhari is asking for approval for is 2.343 trillion naira. Today on the Blueprint papers, you can find more of that story there. On insecurity, the Blueprint has IGP flags of Operation Restore Peace in the Southeast. IGP flags off Operation Restore Peace in the Southeast. You can find more of this story on the 5th page of the Blueprint this morning. Yes, Operation Restore Peace is, of course, in motion. Now, moving very quickly to the footnote here, we have Crown Flour Mill restates commitment to boost productivity. Yes, Crown Flour Mill restates commitment to boost productivity. NIS suspend passport issuance till May ending. All of that's on page 18 and page 23 of the Blueprint paper this morning. Yes, one last item from the Blueprint before we move on. Shell says Nigerian oil not compatible with green strategy. Wow. More on that story on the page 22 of Blueprint this morning. Don't forget that you are onto GGR, Good Governance Radio, an online platform that is concerned about political issues, finding facts, and of course, discussing effective way forward on political issues in the country. We are also very, very much concerned about your opinions. We have programs later during the day where the phone lines and of course our messages lines will be opened for you to air your opinion. The opinion of the masses is very important, and in collaboration is where we can find a successful way forward in the country. It is still GGR. I am still Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David, and we will be back after this short break, bringing you more headlines from around the nation. Do stay with us.
Your systems are offline.
This is the Good Governance Radio.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, whether you are viewing us live on Facebook or live on YouTube, or you are listening to us via our audio platforms on our website, www.ggr.com.ng, I greet you a very good morning. Greet you a very good day. My name is Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David, and this is Good Governance Radio, bringing to you the headlines from in and around Nigeria. Today, we've gone through some papers, the Punch, the Daily, the Blueprint, and here we are on the Vanguard, just trying to create enough awareness of the political state of the country. And the Vanguard helps. Today, the 19th of May, 2021, and the major headline reads, Review NIN policy for UTME now. Senate tells JAMB and NIMC. Yes, Senate tells JAMB and NIMC to review the NIN policy for UTME right now. A lot of details on that, what the students or the candidates for the UTME are saying, what the parents and words, yes, the parents and the guardians for UTME candidates are saying, and what, of course, NIMC has to say about this is all on the page 5 of the Vanguard this morning. You can check that out and you will find more and more. Let's move on a little. UK will deny visa to Nigerians who disrupt 2023 polls, says the British High Commissioner. On page 12 of the Vanguard, UK will deny visas to Nigerians who disrupt the 2023 polls, British High Commissioner has said. Of course, the strike action happening in Kaduna is the talk of the town this morning, and the Vanguard too has jumped in on it on their newspaper today on page 14, saying Waba dares El Rufai to arrest him and others as government declares them wanted. Feel free to air your opinion on these platforms. What do you think about the government? What do you think about the governor's stance? What do you think about the stand of Waba and others in this protest, in this issue of laying off, downsizing or right sizing, as the case may be? Moving further. Arm purchases, right? Rep extends committee's time to probe Buratai and others as concerning the purchase of arms, of course, for the military. You can find more details on that story on page 8 of the Vanguard this morning. A few more headlines from the Vanguard just before we wrap things up today. Ethnic cleansing looms in Southeast. Igbo leaders raise alarm. Ethnic cleansing looms in Southeast. Igbo leaders raise alarm. On page 7 of the Vanguard this morning, you can find all of that. One more headline here, page 4 of the Vanguard says, $700 million looted funds return in 4 years. Nigeria receives 4.2 million euros recovered from UK. Yes, that $700 million looted funds returned in 4 years. Nigeria receives 4.2 million euros recovered from UK. And that is the much we can take from the paper Vanguard today. You can check out all of this from any stands and buy any one of them to get more information on what is going on around the country. Here at Good Governance Radio, we are concerned about your opinion. We are concerned about what you think the way forward for the country is. Insecurity, loss of jobs, more funds being borrowed, call for secessions everywhere. Do stay with us here at Good Governance Radio as we take you on a political ride, a political, discussions and fact-finding trip for us to hear your opinion and really prefer good and actionable solutions for the country in Nigeria. It has been a pleasure here bringing to you the headlines. Today, the 19th of May, 2021. This is Good Governance Radio. To be part of the conversation, you can join us on all our platforms, all our social media platforms. We can start with our Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, that is Good Governance Radio. Or you can join our audio streaming platform that is right here on our website, www.ggr.com.ng. You can be a part of that, and you can also send in your messages and get ready to phone in when the time is right on the numbers that is right there on your screen. I'll call it for those of you listening, 0913 023 6602. One more time, it is 0913 023 6602. Save that number, GGR, Good Governance Radio, and send in your comments, send in your opinions, send in your complaints, and let us have a discussion to move Nigeria forward. It has been a pleasure. We will be back again later in the day to give you more on the news, to give you the breaking news, and to give you every bit of information on politics in and around the country, in and around Africa, and of course, the world at large. I am Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David. Thank you very much for staying with us. Don't go so far.
Your online radio. The new online radio that makes you happy.
The Good Governance Radio.
Check your systems are offline.
This is the Good Governance Radio. GGR. Stay with us.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Let's go. This is your radio. Your station.
GGR. Good Governance Radio.